Hey guys, it's Bunny, and so today I'm doing a special request. This is from a friend of mine who loved this story, and um, you don't get as old as I am and as crazy as I am without having lots of crazy stories. So I'm going to fold these bags while I'm telling you this story. This was the time when I was almost abducted by aliens, and there are two things I don't believe in. I don't believe in ghosts, and I don't believe in aliens. And my saying is that, or my motto, whatever, is that I don't believe in ghosts and I don't believe in aliens. And if I ever see one of them, then I might be persuaded to change my mind. So this story is about the time that I was almost abducted by aliens. So, a long time ago, sounds like a fairy tale, doesn't it? A long time ago, I lived in this little small town, and I mean a small town. It was such a small town. Maybe it wasn't even a town. Maybe it was just a community because there wasn't even a traffic light. There wasn't a gas station. There wasn't a traffic light. There wasn't even a supermarket. It was just a tiny little community. But there was a post office. And the post office was probably about 2.5 miles from my house. So the post office was in a one-room little building, and it was about, like I said, 2.5, maybe 3 miles from my house. Well, I've always been a night owl. Well, I used to be a night owl. And so I decide one night I get a wild hair that I'm going to go take something to the post office to mail it. Now, mind you, it's about 2:30 in the morning. And why I decided at 2:30 in the morning, maybe because I didn't have anything else to do, I don't know. But I decided at 2:30 in the morning, I'm going to make a trip to the post office, to this one-room little post office out in my community to mail whatever it was that I was going to mail. It wasn't that important. It wasn't like it had to be stamped because it was April the 14th or April the 15th tax day or anything like that. I just decided to go at 2:30 in the morning to mail something at the post office in my community. So I hop in my vehicle and I'm headed down the road. And if you've ever been outside of the city limits, which before I moved there I pretty much hadn't, there aren't street lights. There are no street lights. It's just dark country roads. So there I am, driving down the dark country roads in my little car, and I'm headed to the post office at 2:30 in the morning, minding my own business by myself. And this is before the time of cell phones. So it was a while back. So I'm going down the road, and I see this bright light in the sky. I'm thinking, wow, that's not a star. That's a bright light. And it looks sort of like it's coming in my direction. And I'm thinking, you're just paranoid. That's not coming at you. But I look up there and it does look like it's coming in my direction. And I'm like, you're just paranoid. That's not coming at you. But it keeps on coming. Well, then it shines a light at me. It shined its light at me like a beam right on me. And I'm thinking, oh my God, this is exactly like everything I have ever seen in every alien movie that I've ever seen, or everything about abduction, about people being abducted, about everything except maybe the X-Files. I don't remember what happens in the X-Files, but I do know that people are somewhere on the side of the road or in the forest or in a car, and a beam of light comes from above and just zaps them up into space. And I'm thinking, oh my God, here I am in my car at 2:30 in the morning, and there's the beam of light, and they're coming to get me. That light's getting closer, and they have shined on me, which means they know where I am. So I slow down a little bit because I'm thinking I could speed up, but they're going to see me. I can't turn my lights off because there's no street lights. I would run into a tree. I could stop and I could turn my lights off, but they saw me. They shined their lights on me. And I thought I should slow down because if I get sucked up, I don't know if they're going to take the whole car and everything or just me. And I thought, man, my mom is going to be mad tomorrow when I just disappear off the face of the earth and nobody knows what happened to me because I didn't tell anybody where I was going at 2 o'clock in the morning. And I thought about it and I thought about it and I thought, I do not know the appropriate protocol for when you're about to be abducted by aliens because I've never heard that on the shows. They don't give an appropriate protocol for alien abductions. And I'm thinking, shoot. So I'm driving really slow. I'm right on the edge of the road so that, like, if I get abducted, sucked up, whatever, the car will just sort of veer off maybe into a ditch or something. I don't know. And I can't call anybody. Like I said, this is before the time of cell phones. I can't turn around and go home. I'm already a couple of miles in. Oh, crap. I can't turn off the lights, can't stop. I've thought of every option that I've got, and I don't know. So I'm just waiting and driving slow, and the light's getting closer and closer and closer. Well, now between my house and the post office was the elementary school. There was a little elementary school in my community. And beside the elementary school was a ball field. It was kind of up on a hill. And there's a ball field and the elementary school. And you get a little farther and then you turn off for the post office. Well, so I come around the curve and I see the ball field and there's lights at the ball field. And I thought, how weird is that? There's lights at the ball field. Wonder what's going on in the middle of the night at the ball field. So I'm still creeping along. And as I get to the ball field, I see an ambulance there and a couple of cars and some people standing around. And that light's still getting closer. And then I see it shine again. And then it hits me. That's one of those rescue helicopters. In our town, we call it Life Star. They were coming to pick somebody up, and the ambulance there was there to meet them. I wasn't being abducted at all. Whew. Dodged that bullet, didn't I? But that was the day that I was almost abducted by aliens. So again, I'm back to the part where I still don't believe in aliens, and at this point I still have not looked up appropriate alien protocol for like when you're about to be abducted. Now we have cell phones, so I could probably call somebody, call a friend and say, I'm about to be abducted, just wanted to let you know if I'm not around tomorrow, the aliens got me. Anyway, it's probably something worth investigating, don't know, but anyway, thankfully, I'm still here. We're all still here. I don't know anybody that's been abducted by aliens, and I was not abducted by aliens. Again, dodge that bullet. So anyway, that's the story, and that story's for Reggie. She wanted to hear that story again because she liked that story when I told it to her. And that was the story of the day that I was almost abducted by aliens. And I don't know if you've had an experience like that. I've had other near-death experiences that were actually probably much more closer to death than that one actually was. That was just a real scare moment. But anyway, wanted to share that with you. I hope you got a kick out of it like Reggie did. And I'll see you again next time. Bye, guys. And subscribe. I'm trying to get a subscribe button, so hopefully when you see this video, there will be a subscribe button. Subscribe so you can follow me and you can hear some more of my crazy stories and meet some more of my friends. And I'll see you soon. Bye.